Today we are going to have a deep dive into the topic Agentic AI with Qlik answers. And before we start the topic, a small legal disclaimer. What we are going to cover today is music of the future. We are going to see there are some indicative timelines for future releases, some future features. So please bear that in mind when we are going to go through the presentation. Is everybody set up? Great. So let's have a look at what we are going to discuss today. What is Agentic AI? Agentic AI is is a concept or a technology that is going to change the way we work with data. There is this general tendency that comes naturally from within, given the technology that we have available, moving from passive, reactive interaction with our data, going manually to find insights through our complete data pool, towards more natural and proactive way to get to insights. Having agents that do the work for us, do the heavy lifting, do the exploration for us, and provide us with the answers that we need and that are valuable to us. So we are going to look today at the challenge at the first step. What is challenging us to go towards Agentic AI? We're going to have a look what we have available in the present, what the future holds, and how the solution looks like. And here we are going to do a bit of a demystification of the agents. It's not a magic that's happening behind the screen. There is actual technology that resembles a lot of magic, but that's what's going to make it very exciting. So, if we look at the challenge, there is this hype that is happening around this technology that is moving incredibly rapidly, the generative AI. So what was coming in 2023 as a hype, everybody knew about ChatGPT, it gained global attention. It slowed down towards 2024 when companies realized that they actually need to focus on projects that need to bring in money. And now we have another hype coming through, which is Agentic AI. And now the question is this a real hype, or is this the chance for us to find abilities to solve real business problems with this technology? What do we have in the present? So when it comes to AI, Qlik offers a full range of solutions, whether it's natural language processing or advanced analytics, or machine learning and with Qlik Predict, or further advanced AI integration. What these have in common, they're focusing on working with my data mainly with structured data. The latest release, which is very fresh and which came last year, is Qlik Answers. It comes with a plug-and-play natural language knowledge assistant, which provides me answers from my unstructured data in a very seamless interaction, making everything simple. I just ask a question in natural language, and I get answers which are trustable. I understand where the source is, and I understand what's behind it. So wouldn't it be nice to have this kind of experience as well with my structured data? So this is what the future holds. What we have announced at Qlik Connect is the vision of having an agent or an interface in which you can address structured, unstructured data, and as well be able to take action from it. We have seen it in the introduction demo, how we were able to get answers from all data pools and as well get a complete answer to my question and be able to trigger action from the same platform. So as an example, I could see I could ask my data what regions have underperforming sales with new customers. If I understand that, I could ask a question to my unstructured data. What would be best practices to deal with my new customers to make the retention higher? And then I could drive an action to implement this in Salesforce and apply this to future new customers in order to drive retention. Just a simple example coming from just one single interface, and this is what would be resembling to magic. All this will be based on this agentic framework. And the agentic framework has another example of an agent, which is my favorite. It's a discovery agent, which is an agent able to monitor my data constantly, be able to get trends, patterns, deviations from my underlying data, and provide it to me proactively as a complete, understandable feedback for me to take as well very fast, speedy actions. So we are talking about agentic AI, but what is agentic AI? Agentic AI is the next level of Gen AI, which is in the first layer, it's knowledge. Agentic AI allows you to move to include action. It's an AI system designed to act autonomously, taking decisions on my behalf with more or less, with no or little bit of human oversight. So now, what are agents? I'm looking at you and you have either a smile on your face, imagining James Bond, or I'm trying not to make any jokes because agents might be as well among us. So let's have a look. Is this an agent? I asked ChatGPT, what is Qlik? And ChatGPT gives me an answer, but I know it's outdated. If I paid attention, we know that Qlik is more than just BI. It's we are an end-to-end integration platform. But the ones of you who use ChatGPT a lot noticed a little globe in the corner, and this is the it's there. And so what we have seen before, what we see here, it's just an LLM. It's not an agent. But if you click on that button, ChatGPT is going to use the internet as a tool to provide you more information. So it goes out to Wikipedia. It does not rely only on the information that it has within. It goes and uses Wikipedia or the internet as a tool in order to provide me a more reliable answer. And here I have it. Qlik is a software company that provides data integration, analytics, and AI-driven BI. So it's a more updated and a more correct answer. I can check as well the source. So now we noticed that example was an agent. What makes an agent? An agent is a system that needs, first of all, a mission. This agent has the mission to provide me trustful information from my searches. The agent has an LLM, a model, obviously. It has memory. It's either knowledge bases or short-term memory to remember context, and as well has tools. In this case, a search API. I can give it other tools like image generation and so on. And now that we clarified what is an agent, what is an agentic framework? Well, it's so-called a software blueprint to enable the creation of autonomous agentic AI interactions. So an example, I could have an agent receiving some email contents with a mission of the supervisor agent to be a helpful assistant which decides which agent to use to answer this email. So I can have a Qlik help agent in case it identifies that I need help from this email, or an analytics agent in case it realizes that I need to have data answers from structured data, or a discovery agent if it understands that my main goal is to find deviations. It's able to then aggregate my answers and send out an email. Similar to what we have seen in the demo when I was asking about the different questions I had to understand the data, why things were happening, and so on. Now, how do these agents work? These agents have some main characteristics. They are perceptive. They are aware of what is happening around them. They gather and process data from their environment. They are able to take decisions based on business goals that you give them. They are able to take action. So these are automating tasks and so on based on their profile. And they are able to learn. You can even switch agents in between each other to teach themselves and to perfect answers, like writing code, for example. And the key characteristics of them is they are autonomous. They need no or little supervision. They are adaptable to my business situation, and they have a goal. So they have, for example, the goal to maximize my outcomes. So how does Qlik envision the agentic AI experience? This is how we have set it up. The idea is to support the complete end-to-end value chain of data. You will have Qlik answers as main interface. You will have the Qlik answers as your assistant interface, as one and only. You will have the possibility to have a platform assistant. And this platform assistant is giving you the possibility to interact in natural language so the platform assistant is available everywhere. So while you are in it, you can ask it supportive questions to optimize your performance, and we will see it in a small demo in a moment, to give you analytical insights when you're switching to apps, and to give you insightful help elements when you need them. The embeddable assistant, on the other hand, is an assistant that you can customize. You can customize it to have certain knowledge bases. You can customize it to get information from certain structured data, and it provides you answers from those. So it can be created similar, as we know, to Qlik Answers as a plug-and-play solution. Then you have the supervisor agent. It's an agent that is working in the background to coordinate the army of specialized agents which are sitting under it. It's the core of the agentic framework and is acting behind the scenes as a coordinator. Under it, you have specialized agents. For example, the pipeline agent that we see, who is specialized on bringing simplicity to the data engineer and build pipelines and understand those type of workflows. You have analytics agents specialized to source data from structured data. Unstructured data agents, we've seen, like Qlik Answers, it stays the same. Predictive agents to support machine learning, discovery agents continuously monitoring my data, automation agents, the ones which are supporting me to drive actions from within the same application and trigger different systems, and those productivity agents providing me help in case I need it. And then we have optional, the possibility to have third-party agents to integrate with them via MCP protocol or agent-to-agent protocol. This is something that we are considering for the future, to be able to use as well the support from outside the platform to source and get answers. So, as we are looking into the future with this solution, we need to take into consideration this is going to be a fast, at the core we will have the Qlik Analytics engine, which is going to support get fast answers and a 360 view on the data, context-aware data. So what we have now will still support this our framework. So let us have a look at a demo. It's a demo that is going to show all my elements in action. Let me see how I can escape into the start. And this is me. I'm in my interface. I'm on the overall page. I'm a beginner user, and I ask my agent, how can I reload an app? I do not know that yet, so I ask my agent. It goes ahead and it sources answers from the Qlik help page, and it gives me a concise answer. I need to click into the more icon, select reload now, and I'm done. Let's see if it works. It works, the reload has started, and I'm happy. Now I'm going into the app itself. Here we are going to as well open a dashboard, and still with the platform agent available up there in Ask and Act, I will ask for another question. I would like the agent to support me with a line chart showing me a sales trend. It's what my boss wants, and I don't know how to do it. So now the agent goes away and creates a line chart for me. It's activating that part of the agent which is looking at productivity and structured data. It gives me an answer, and similar to what we know as our interface, I can add this chart to a sheet. Then I'm asking something as well in natural language, what are my total sales? It understands, it has to go back into the structured data and gives me a single number, which is my KPI for total sales. All fine and good. I like this answer. It's exactly what I was looking for from my data, and I'll add it to my dashboard. Then I would like to fine-tune this. I would like to add some filters, and I do not know how. So how can I add a filter to a chart? Now we see that although I am within the app, the help agent gets pulled up again. And it answers again for me some productivity answers that helps me put the filters. Let's see if it works. I'm just going to follow the exact instructions. I'll go into edit mode, go to the properties, and so on, add the filters. And at the end, I will be hopefully happy with the result. It will work. So this is an example of my my coordination agent in the platform interface, being able to juggle between help, the context data from within the app. It's not going to go away and give me sales numbers from a different department. It's going to reference this specific part. Now we are looking at an embeddable agent. It's that agent that I was mentioning. It's a plug-and-play solution that you can configure with a mission, with its own knowledge databases, and potentially as well with external APIs. In this case, I'm an AI agent which is has the mission to support my sales team to write some scenarios for potential business partners to drive sales. And I would like to create a report about my prospect Riley, who is a Qlik expert. Now the system understands its mission, that it's supposed to write a report about a Qlik expert. Sounds like he has enough knowledge, but I would need more data more information in order to provide to achieve my mission. I'm missing some bits, so I'm going to provide it with the missing information and hope that it can complete the mission. Now, my colleague works at Qlik. I would like to prepare a first meeting with him and understand if he has use cases for which our platform would be useful. What will happen now? The agent will understand the mission and will go on a search. He's going to go gather all the information we need. It will check external sources, internal knowledge bases, and a few minutes later, it's provided me an information sheet, the known activities, and strategic recommendations for my project. Obviously, this is what I was mentioning. Music of the future. It's this integration with external agents, deep search, and but it's the magic that I was addressing. Now, as a wrap up, what is our position? What is our direction? And what we already have, we already offer powerful automation capabilities. We already deliver all your data that supports AI. We provide agentic AI in our products. What we are aiming for is agent-to-agent connectivity to enable this new agentic experience. And obviously, data readiness for AI is something that we need as a basis, as a foundation anyway. So this is, to wrap up, agentic AI will definitely, and it's a personal opinion and as well based on facts, it's not just fantasy, that it will be transformational for business and it will change the way businesses interact with data and make decisions. We have seen that how much simpler it is to have an agent and go the heavy lifting for you and the interaction, natural language. As we are in the early days, it is a little bit more hype, but it is very realistic that it will drive this change. All AI matters, nothing is to be left behind, and we've seen data is critical to success. Garbage in, garbage out. We need to work on data quality in order to be able to deliver this agentic experience that provides valuable outputs. And we have seen as well on our complete way, humans will remain in the loop. The engagement of the human will not disappear. And this wraps it up. I would like to remind you of the challenge, of the Volvo challenge. Do we still have time? Is it 2 minutes? We have 2 minutes for questions, or if you don't have a question now, you can catch me at the Qlik booth. I'll be there for a deeper discussion. There's a question? Thank you very much.